So the identification with thoughts creates suffering. Thoughts create the past. Thoughts create the future. And thoughts create an illusion that is entirely false. Is that okay for you? In every moment, life gives you the opportunity to wake up. Through every pain, sorrow, sadness, dissatisfaction, conflict, and psychological suffering, they are all doors lead you back home to a place, I would say, untouched by suffering. So rather than wrestling with those emotions, those thoughts, and the mechanism of the ego, allow everything to unfold as it is. Instead of fighting the mind, fighting those emotions, embrace them. I would say that total acceptance is key, while resistance is what keeps you from realizing your true nature, the truth of what you already are, because you are already this, but it's somehow veiled by the resistance of the mind. Nothing in your mind or physical body should be rejected or pushed away. Instead, embrace it. I know that trauma, negative thoughts patterns, and overwhelming emotions can sometimes feel, I would say, unsettling and disturbing. However, open your arms to them, because they are grace. They are grace. One day you will realize that. You will realize that all those strong emotion and negative thoughts, though this suffering, are grace. They are the gateway to awakening, to recognize the unshakable within you. Life constantly drops hints, so be aware. God constantly drops hints, nudging you towards the realization of your true nature. Whenever you experience a strong emotion, a sense of injustice, or an inner voice whispering, I'm not enough, I'm a bad person. Whenever you find yourself caught up in conflict, whenever you feel your chest or throat tighten, pause for a moment. Breathe in and ask yourself, to whom does this happen? To whom does the mind report? To whom do the thoughts belong? In whom do these emotions arise to? And the most important question is, what would love do in this kind of situation? In every moment, you have the chance to return home. God is waiting to recognize itself within you. Awakening is now. Not in a better future, not in better circumstances. Awakening is now. You don't need to hit rock bottom or spend years seeking to recognize the unchanging presence within you. Awakening is here and now. Awakening is here and now, in the absence of you. So no one awakens. I, as Tony, did not awaken. There was simply a deep recognition of what I am, and falling away of labels and beliefs about my being. It's simply that. All thoughts, emotions, and sensations arise within a conscious space that you have somehow personalized. You have imposed, timed upon the timeless. You have added beliefs to the beliefless. You have placed labels on the labelless. But what if right now you let go of yourself for a moment? You simply forget yourself for a moment. What if for just an instant you stopped personally existing to allow existence itself to shine through? Is there truly someone inside you? Ask yourself, is there truly someone inside you? Is there really a difference between here and there? Is there truly a difference? From where I stand, I see none. Maybe you do. Maybe you do. Maybe you think Tony is a master. Tony is enlightened. Tony is special. I used to believe the same about those who had realized the truth. Why? Because the mind plays tricks and you believe and trust your mind. But I assure you for this, there is no difference between what observes here and what observes there. No difference. In reality, please understand this. There is no realization for anyone. There is only an impersonal recognition of something not new, something you are already experiencing right now. You are already experiencing this at this very moment. So those that make sense to you, okay, the mind has answered, but now try answering without the mind. Does this resonate with you? Try to feel it. Your being is timeless. Time exists only at the level of the mind, which itself is an illusion. The ego moves through time, and thus it too is an illusion. So, what is here? That's the most simple question. What is here? I acknowledge that it's very challenging because the mind tries to move to answer. But leave the mind for an instant. Don't seek, don't move. Just simply notice what is here. So we leave the mind. Don't answer with the mind. The mind likes complicated things. And awakening is the most simple realization, is the most simple spiritual realization. The realization of what you already are. So what is not mind? What is not mind? What is, I think, I love this question because it points towards this. What is between two thoughts? What is there? Can you find something? Can you notice something? What lies between two thoughts? What lies behind your eyes? Is there someone? Because if you think that there is someone, it's because you move into the past to answer. So what lies there? What lies here? Without the past, without the narrative of the mind, what has always been here? There is something which is not a thing. There is something, I would say, silent, a sense of expansiveness, a sense of freedom. Because true freedom is there. True freedom is when you recognize what lies between two thoughts as you. So freedom is always here. Whatever you do, freedom is here. The sense of freedom is within you. You don't need to go to India to find this. You can realize that right now. So what lies between two thoughts? Don't fight it, don't fight the mind. So simply relax, breathe in, allow everything to play a bit, but what lies between two thoughts? That's a potent question.